Hi Aries, welcome back. So Aries, this is the mid-month check-in. This is the you versus them spread. Just going to kind of see what the energies are for mid-month through the rest of June. See what you're dealing with, Aries. If you're new to me, welcome. If you're returning, thank you. Check out my social media account links down below. My private readings will open back up next week, so be on the lookout for that. And let's see what you got going on for the month of June. This is you versus them. So Aries, I'm going to pull a card on you, what your hopes, fears, next steps are, and then I'm going to pull cards on the person external to you. That could be anybody that comes to mind during the reading. Intimate lover, ex, friend, family member, you name it. Take it as it resonates. All right. So Aries, overall energy. I actually wanted one card. I got three. So you have the Page of Wands here, the Ace of Wands, and then the Ten of Swords. Wow. For a lot of you, this is going to be pertaining to something that quickly took off, got off of the ground, whether it be in love or career, and then at the same time ended, okay? It speaks of a buildup in energy and a buildup in passion, okay? For some of you, this might have been something that, like I said, started and ended all at the same time, and or like the anticipation is what I'm getting, the word I'm getting, anticipation of this feeling of something coming to an end. So Aries, you may be anticipating something coming to an end this month, and or the person you're dealing with. Sometimes I also see the Ten of Swords as like a sense of betrayal. So it might be a little bit different for each of you. We'll get all the cards out and get a little in depth and see what this is about. Okay. So overall energy for Aries mid-June is the Three of Pentacles. So this speaks about cooperation, working. For some of you, corporation. Okay, so I'm getting a mixture of love and career messages here. I'm going to keep it general, and then I'm going to get specific at the end. But some of you might be looking for a more cooperative relationships, open to relationships, but only relationships that are going to give you some sort of a return on investment, okay? Because like I said, I feel like some of you might have got like overly excited or maybe overly impulsive in the past, and it ended badly. You might have, went head first into something, and then it didn't pan out the way you wanted it to. And so I feel like for the rest of June, there's more of a sense of wanting to, it's a slower, more methodical energy, okay? Person you're dealing with this month, Aries, they're in the Nine of Swords and the Judgment card. Wow, okay. So this person is, in their head for sure, stressing. Could be stressing over a decision that they made or that you made. I feel like there's a lot of worry here, okay, in this person's energy. They may have a lot on their plate or may have made a decision that they regret. So we'll see what this is about, Aries, how you view the person external to you. How you view the person external to you. Oh my gosh, I have the Ace of Wands again. I have the Ace of Wands again. Okay, one more card, please. Wow. Okay, so Ace of Wands, Knave of Pentacles. Now, in this deck, the Knave of Pentacles has a different meaning than the traditional tarot. Okay, so keep that in mind. If you remember, the Ace of Wands was in your overall energy, and so I got the same card, different deck. And this isn't how you view them. So yeah, I think that whoever this is that you're dealing with, there is, I feel like this person is not who they say they are, okay? They're not who they say they are. If this is intimate love, I feel like there was a very strong or is a very strong physical attraction to this person, a very sexual vibe here, but it's like someone is wearing a mask, okay? If this is not an intimate connection, then I just feel like again, that same message about something beginning, but it wasn't what you thought it was, or there's a delusion here or an illusion here in how you view this person, okay? Some of you literally are letting the lust factor, if this is intimate love, you're letting the lust factor kind of cloud your judgment here with this person, or you have in the past. So, how this person views you, Aries. How this person views you. Ooh, ooh. Whoa, I got way too many cards here. Hold on. So they have the Seven of Wands here. And you had a card fly out over here. Hold on. Ooh, and the Ace of Swords. That's so interesting. Lots of major arcana out here. So remember, you saw them as the Ace of Wands. They see you as the Ace of Swords. This person is on the defense, okay? Or they feel you are. This person feels like, and how they view you as blunt, you know, but you're an Aries. It's one of your superpowers, bluntness. But it puts this person on the defense at the same time. I feel like if there was communication here, it was deceitful. Okay, because they view you as either not wanting to communicate with them or kind of being somewhat defensive in your energy with the way that you communicate with them. And you're viewing them as somebody that has like an illusion around them or is wearing a mask. Yeah. So towards the end of June, what can Aries expect? End of June. Aries, I love doing your readings because your cards always like fly out. Must be that feisty energy, you know what I'm saying? All right, so at the end of the month, you have the Eight of Cups and the Three of Swords in the reverse. Now, before I started this video, I always do this before I start my videos. I always go through the deck, make sure all the cards are upright. That way I know if it comes out in the reverse that it's significant. And I specifically remember putting this one in the upright and it still came out in the reverse. So I feel like, you know, whatever this is, there's a walking away. You know, I feel like you are healing from the situation, okay? Because the Three of Swords is in the reverse. Yeah. Person you're dealing with towards the end of the month, Aries. Wow. They got the Tower. Woo. Okay. Yeah. So they have the Tower, the Page of Wands, and then I had two additional cards come out, Temperance and the Six of Pentacles. I feel like this is a side note, this piece, so I'm going to keep it over here. Interesting. So a lot of repeating messages here. You had the Page of Wands in your overall energy. They have the Page of Wands in their energy at the end of the month. Okay, you had the Ace of Wands out twice. So yeah, I feel like this person is going to have a Tower moment. They may not expect for you to heal or walk away. You know, for some reason that might be unexpected. Okay. but I'll clarify this and see. As a general energy, I feel like this person is going to have a new beginning, but you know, it's not really by choice. I feel like there is whatever this tower moment is, it's something outside of their control. And so I feel like it's inevitable, okay? And I don't say that to scare anybody, you know, tower moments happen in our lives, but I feel like this person has something that's literally out of their control that's going to change things. But it also allows for some new energy to come in and a new beginning here. But I'm going to clarify all of these and get a little bit more detailed about what this could be, okay? So, let me get my clarifiers. What is the Nine of Swords? Ooh. Page of Wands, Three of Swords. Man, your cards are flying out. Eight of Cups. Wow. Okay, so this is a very strong reading. It's probably not going to resonate with all of you. This is extremely specific. But I'm going to go ahead and read it for you anyways. Let me get one more on the Tower. Please be patient with me, Aries. Wow, okay. All right. Yeah, so Aries, let me get in a little more detail here. A lot of you, you know, are, like I said, there's something here that got off of the ground, and before it even really bloomed, I guess, it ended, okay? And for a lot of you, this is going to be dealing with love, but take it as it resonates. It could be career, keep that in mind. It could be somebody you're dealing with in your family or friend sector as well. But I feel like Aries, overall, you are in this mode of ain't taking no shit. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of saw that at the beginning of June when I did the overall reading for the month. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. This is kind of a continuation of it. So I feel like, to me, the King of Swords, which is the energy you are embodying this month, is very practical, very logical. Like I said, you're only interested in cooperating or investing in people that are willing to invest in you. Why? Because you've got your ass burned in the past, excuse my language, you know, by getting overly excited or maybe too impulsive, you know, in the past, and it resulted in you getting hurt or, you know, an ending or some sort of betrayal here. I do feel that's past energy, because I feel like now, you know, mid-month through the rest of June, you're in a more like no nonsense approach, okay? Now the person that you're dealing with, they are stressing, you know? I feel like they have the Nine of Cups over the Nine of Swords. This person literally might be using substances and substances could be food, alcohol, drugs, shopping, any type of like indulgent behavior. This person may be indulging to cover up the Nine of Swords, which is fear, anxiety, doubt. I always see this as anxiety, okay? And so I feel like this person's overall energy is the Judgment card and the Ace of Wands. I do feel that this person likely is the one who made the decision to end things and or made a decision that they regret, okay? And or it's like they're stressing out because they've made a decision to maybe follow a creative pursuit elsewhere, knowing that it's going to end either a cycle in their life or a cycle in the relationship. And I feel like, on the surface, they may give off the appearance that they're very satisfied with their decision, but I feel like underneath it is, stressing them out. I don't think they're sure. Uncertainty is what I heard. Okay, so coming towards the end of the month, here's the Eight of Cups here. And I clarified it. I got the Judgment card again. You have so many repeating cards. It's not even funny. You have the Ace of Rods out now twice. Judgment out twice. Remember, this was in their overall energy, and that was a clarifier that came out. Then you have the Star here. Some of you might be dealing with an Aquarius. And the Five of Swords. I also see Five of Swords as Aquarius. But I have more than Aquarius out. I also have Virgo here. I have Libra, Gemini, Scorpio so far. But that could just be the placements in your chart or their chart, okay? Or just the general energy. Take it as it resonates. Either way, I feel like towards the end of the month, this is falling in your next steps. So I feel like you may have made the decision to, okay, you know what, I'm going to focus on my own healing. Okay. I want to slowly move away from this Three of Swords energy, which I feel like you're healing from. You have two cards of healing here. This is also a more practical energy, Aries. So if you've been impulsive in the past, I feel that energy is totally switching up, particularly towards the end of June, into a more practical energy. Okay. I feel like, though, you're trying to heal from inner conflict. I don't see this as outer conflict, although for some of you it may be. You're trying to heal from a sense of defeat. Somebody feels defeated here. Okay? Now this person's energy is the Tower. The Hermit, the Hanged Man, the Knight of Swords is over the Tower. Okay? So I do feel that there is communication coming out that will be shocking. All right, if the person you're dealing with, if they have been keeping to themselves, kind of putting things on hold, for some of you not communicating at all, I feel like, they will choose to communicate, but I feel like it'll be on impulse. And it'll be shocking. And or you will choose to communicate. I see you both headed towards each other towards the end of June. Aries, you're in a more practical energy than this person is. Okay, this is more impulsive. But, yeah. And then over the Page of Wands, you have here the Lovers and the Ten of Cups in the reverse. I think that whoever you're dealing with, Aries, they're so confused. And I think I saw this in maybe the last weekly reading I did. I actually felt bad for the person you were dealing with, okay? And so I kind of see like a continuation of that message. This person they don't know where their happiness is. You know what I'm saying? They keep searching for it in substances or things. They keep searching for it in other people even. For some of you, literally another person. But they keep running into a brick wall. Why? Because that's not where the happiness is. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like this person is, the image I got is someone like walking in the dark, and they just keep like hitting a wall, and then they turn around and then they hit another wall, and then they turn around and they hit another wall. I feel like they are lacking perspective here. Okay? It's a lot of unstable energy. I feel like they're trying like hell to gain some enlightenment, but they're doing it on their own. They're doing it in silence. Okay? I think they have a lot of shakeups going on, whether that be within career or this relationship. And they're just having a hard time deciding, like, Where is my true fulfillment? And I think that this person is having a hard time realizing, you know, what's good for them, honestly. And if you're a cross watcher and this is resonating with you, I just want to tell you that fulfillment is never external to you. It is never external to you. It's an inside job. Okay? And the reason why I give that advice if you're cross watching is because I think that you will find that helpful if you reframe your thinking that way. Because I feel like whoever this is, Aries, they're looking outside of themselves to fill whatever void is there. Okay. But what's needed, and like I said, you had 2 additional cards come out. What's needed is self-love. This is my self-love card. This is filling your own damn cup. You know what I'm saying? This is, again, investing in people that invest into you. And that was your overall energy too. And Aries, I feel like you're in this energy at the end of June of wanting to heal things, wanting to heal yourself. You know, you're okay with taking it slow and moving forward, but only if it's solid. You know what I'm saying? You don't want like a drive-by-night relationship. You don't want a purely sexual relationship. You want something that you can build on. Okay, you have the 4 of Swords here at the bottom of the deck. And so that's kind of the energy I'm seeing towards the end of the month. I did want to see what this communication was about that causes the Tower. Oh my gosh, Aries. I could not make this up. The Tower. I clarified the Tower. I got the Tower. And the Queen of Swords. Some of you are definitely dealing with air or Scorpio. For sure. But like I said, I have a Virgo here too. But yeah. Queen of Swords, the Tower. I wanted to know what the communication was. That's not very helpful. Hold on. One more. Queen of Cups. What in the heck? 7 of Pentacles. There's a lot of people involved here, Aries. I think that this person, you know, has some sort of shakeup that involves more than them and more than you. I heard unexpected job changes or job loss for a few. Or there's some sort of unexpected conversation here. Okay? I think that if this person has been suppressing their emotions, it's going to erupt. Because I feel like the Queen of Swords is very good at suppressing all of this. You know, so if you're dealing with an air sign, they can look cool as a cucumber on the outside, okay? But yet feel like this on the inside, and you'd never know it. Or a Scorpio can do that as well. Okay, it doesn't have to be those signs, but this is what they're embodying, okay? And I feel like this person has been very quiet, hermit mode, okay? And then I think their emotions get the best of them. They might have been waiting for you to come forward, Aries, or waiting to speak to you. And like during the wait, they're getting more and more discombobulated internally. Until I feel like the Tower comes. So something's going to change here. Period. Period. Yeah. And so I do feel like, oh my God, the 9 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I do feel like the Tower is coming in to rebalance this, okay? And whether that be with communication, for some of you, this person might abruptly and immaturely is the word I got, but that's not what I wanted. That's what I heard, though. They might impulsively say something or do something that causes a shakeup or communicate something. Okay? But there's been a long buildup here. Okay? Whatever this is, there's been a very long buildup. And I feel like you're over here, you know, almost not even paying it attention, trying to heal yourself, and in a much more stable energy than this person. I just heard, here comes the boom. I think that's like a song, here comes the boom. It's a weird message to get. Yeah. So, wow, interesting, Aries. I'm going to leave it at that. Like I said, you could be dealing with Aquarius in particular. I have Aquarius out twice, but I have Libra, Gemini here. I have a Virgo here. I have 2 signs of Scorpio. Could be dealing with another Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius in particular. But because it's a general reading, that could be placements in your chart or placements in the chart of the person you're dealing with. Take it as it resonates. Going to be different for all of you. Could just be the energy you're dealing with this month. Either way, I wish you the very best, Aries. Please do comment, subscribe, like, share. I love you. And I look forward to doing another reading for you soon. Namaste.